Hey y'all, so this is LT Tarot doing a pick three. Now, I really don't do pick threes. Well, I haven't done them in the past, but I'm going to do them now. So, today's edition is um, what's going to happen after the coronavirus. So, this is one, this is two, and this is three. So pick your number now, and then I'm just going to kind of like go through them and tell you exactly what's going on here. And you guys, there will be a extended version of this, so if you want to get the rest of this reading, definitely click on the link below, and there'll be a extended version to this reading. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys know that I have a psychic fair, a virtual psychic fair at the end of each month. I believe this month is going to be the 25th. Um, Double check really quickly, guys. Hold on. So, sorry about that. So, this month will be the 24th, 25th, and the 26th. That will have the psychic fair, so definitely check that out. Also, make sure you guys, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. So choose your number, and this is going to be what is going to be happening for you after the coronavirus. So the first one, we got spiritual growth, realization and epiphanies, and keeping the faith. Right. So we're gonna do this one first, and kind of like tell you like what's happening here. So with the first group of people who have chose the spiritual growth here, um, yeah, I see like you guys are really going within yourself this month, making sure that you feel good, making sure that well, not just this month, but during this 8 weeks of quarantine that we have. And I just see like you guys are really focused on growing yourself, and that's really huge here for you guys. I also see like a lot of meditation, a lot of rest, a lot of studying going. So this is actually having you guys actually have this big, huge spiritual growth here. So that's the main thing that's happening for you guys this month. Let's see what the next card is. Some of you guys are moving. The groups of people who chose this will be moving after this coronavirus. So you could be just picking up going to a new location or actually traveling. Maybe you've been waiting to move after after this coronavirus. Like maybe you was trying to move to the New York, New Jersey area, the Chicago area, the Louisiana area, places where where it's been hit really hard, and maybe you've been thinking about moving or wanting to move, but had to put things on a halt um, as far as like moving. Also, I see you guys doing a lot of grief work. Grief work means just kind of like healing. So you guys are really focusing on healing this month. I see like you're doing what you need to do, as far as like working on yourself. Because these are three big life movements that you guys are choosing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Try to pull it back some. Moving, grief work, and the spiritual growth, right? So these are huge. Sorry if you guys can't really see it. I only have can put one hand on here. So these are big things that are happening. So you guys are really putting in the work, group one. It's like you guys are like not BSing when it comes to this actual coronavirus, because the spiritual growth is the best thing for you, because this is making you stronger as a person. This is making you stand up for yourself. This is helping you identify who you are as a person, right? And with the grief work here, this is also letting me know like in the midst of that spiritual growth, you have to heal yourself. So it's really important that you guys focus on healing yourself. Because I just see like after the coronavirus, after we get out of quarantine, guys, you guys are really going to be focusing on yourself. And you guys are really going to be the best you. And then you guys are also moving. So it's like this could be spiritually, this could be physically, you know, like you could be moving from one space to another, or you could be moving up spiritually, like making some moves, thinking about things different. Maybe you was Christian and maybe you just want to focus on spiritual growth. Maybe if you was, or you're Christian, migrating over to Buddha, or Buddha migrating over to Christianity. It's kind of like whatever you believe in, but it's like you guys are having such a huge spiritual growth here that you guys are only going to be the best you because of the fact, like, three major things are happening during the time you've gone: spiritual growth, that grief work, and that moving. So those are really huge here. The next thing I'm seeing that you guys will be working on is unblocking your heart chakra. So I see, like, during the times that you're quarantined, because all of this work you're working on unblocking your heart chakra. And I see, like, once we get out of this coronavirus, um, out of the situation with the coronavirus, you guys are definitely going to be opening up your heart chakra. So this could mean like maybe new love or letting someone in your heart, but this is also meaning like you guys are just really getting fully balanced, and you're balancing your heart. Our emotions can take us on a roller coaster. And you guys are really fixing this by actually focusing on yourself and actually focusing on, removing any blocks when it comes to your heart chakra. There may be some temptations after the coronavirus. There may be a lot of temptation to go back to the OU, but since you've done all this work during this time, I would recommend not. Maybe like an old partner may come back to try to tempt you. Maybe like some old friends or just some old habits come back up. Maybe you're a type of person that works out all the time, and now because you're not working, you haven't really been working out like you wanted to work out because of the coronavirus, like going to the gym and stuff like that. Maybe the temptation is to keep going on that same path, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of temptation to go back to the OU. And you guys have taken a lot of, like, a leap of faith in everything that you did by making sure that you fix yourself. So definitely work on this temptation here, because you guys do have a lot of temptation here. Don't. Now just playing. So there's gonna be a spiritual union. So I feel like you guys are uniting with someone. You're definitely um, finding someone that you can open up your heart to if you haven't already opened up your heart to them. That's why the heart chakra had to be open, because of the fact that someone's definitely trying to come in and love you. And this is not just a fling or anything. This is definitely a spiritual union here. So definitely open up your heart towards this love. But yes, you guys definitely have a spiritual union here that's coming in. So that's amazing. So it's like after you do all this work, you guys are going to be rewarded with something that's a soulmate connection. Also, not only, this is for new people or new people coming in your life, but if you guys are married, or if you guys are, in a long-term relationship, you could just be going to higher heights when it comes to your relationship. Definitely getting to the next level. Definitely getting to the next level when it comes to this. So this is a really amazing. I want to pull a couple more cards just to kind of like understand this spiritual union here, guys. Um, let's see. We're gonna use my romance cards deck for this, just to see like what's going on with this union. I'm going to shuffle one more time. There we go. First thing first. First thing first, like this could be the one. So it says you already have met the romantic partner you see. So this is definitely a good union here, because this is letting you know, like, okay, this is the right person. Like I said, it's a spiritual union here that's happening for you after the coronavirus here. So, yep, it's a great spiritual union here. Put that there. The next one is, it is telling you to flirt. Group 1, it says extend your lighthearted energies to others. So definitely flirt, you know. That's the way that you're going to get to the next level on this relationship. That's the way you're going to enjoy your partner, is by flirting here. The last card here for you guys is going to be let go of control issues. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you guys, group 1, this is definitely letting you know that you cannot control the situation. This is a spiritual union. So let go and let God. Like, just allow things to happen naturally. Enjoy the process. Don't worry here. So we're going to move on to group 2. And I have more cards here, so I'll pull some more cards on the extended side for you guys. But we're going to move on to group 2. Group 2 is you guys are, I'm having realization and epiphanies. So it's like some things that's coming to the open. What I feel like you had enough time to actually sit back and think some things out. You know, maybe you've been meditating, or maybe you've just been in like really quiet spaces, but you had a lot of time to just sit back and relax, right? So now, group 2, it's like everything is coming out to the open. You're kind of understanding things that you couldn't understand in the past. So you're having like these epiphanies, like, okay, oh, that's what happened. Oh, that's why that person did this. Or that's why the universe put this in my life, you know, like you're now able to see things for what they are. And so this is what's happening for you guys after the coronavirus epidemic or pandemic. And it's like you guys are able to just see things for what they are, you know, like that's your superpower. It's like to see things for what they are. And being able to move off of that energy, now that you know what it is, now that you're seeing the truth of the matter, now you're able to move past that point. The next card we have is self-employment. So some of you guys realize that you don't want to work for nobody else because maybe how your job did you. Maybe your job felt like you felt used. You felt like a number. You realized that you was not important to them, and so now you get into the mindset of like, okay, I don't want to be with a company anymore. I don't want to work for anybody because of the fact like the people who are actually surviving these days are business owners. You know, like they're still able to sell their products, they're still able to do services. You know, I mean, they are affected by it, but not so much as the employee. So you guys are maybe like one of them situations where I don't want to work, you know, like I don't want to work for nobody. If I put all this energy in another company, it's going to be my own. And with this card, I see a lot of successful, you know, a successful self-employment, a successful business. Also, I see like if you're in sales, that this card represents the like making more money, you know, like getting to higher heights. So definitely seeing that you're focusing on yourself and focusing on like getting your own business together, and not, you don't want to work for another company. Coming out of the what am I saying? Coronavirus. Sorry, guys, I went blank. Coming out of the coronavirus, you guys are having a lot of or coronavirus pandemic. You guys are having a lot of decisions to be made. So you guys are trying to figure out how you're gonna do stuff. It's like now your mindset has changed. Now you realize that your employer may have not been the best employer during this time, that now you have to deal with unemployment, and now you're feeling like I didn't save up enough money for this, you know, I wasn't prepared for this. And so now it's just like you got decisions. You have, it's like you got so much stuff that you need to like make a decision about. And it's like I feel like that's why you're having this realization and epiphanies, because of the fact like, you know, like something has to change, or you know, like something has to give. And like you no longer want to put energy into things that no longer serve you. You just kind of get into the point where, okay, that didn't work out in my favor. So now, since that didn't work out in my favor, how do I get to the next level? How do I prepare myself or get myself to the point where I don't rely on anybody else, you know? And I feel like that's huge here, where you guys are like, maybe I've been out of work for so long, or maybe I put all this energy into this work and I just don't want to do it no more. Like, I just don't. Like, and I feel like you guys having a lot of big decisions to be made here. You guys will find balance after the coronavirus pandemic. You guys are definitely finding balance within yourself, balance within your money, balance within your love life. Everything is going to be balanced here. You know, like if you guys start seeing the number 1111, make sure your thoughts are pure. Make sure you make a wish or something, you know, because 1111, whatever you're thinking about, those things are going to come true. So when you see that number, say a prayer, say a gratitude statement or manifestation statement. But it's really important for you guys to look, you know, pay attention to those numbers. But I just see like you guys are really finding a lot of balance when it comes to your life. And this is happening after all these realization and epiphanies, and after you find, you know, after you figure out about your job and you're, you know, getting self-employed, you guys are definitely finding a lot of balance here. You guys would be doing some shadow work. You guys are going to be working on yourself. You know, you're going to be kind of like paying attention to the darker side, you know, like things that, you know, just maybe negative situations that maybe you put yourself in, or maybe your negative thoughts. But I see like you're going to realize that you are the controller of your own destiny and nobody has control over you. So, and you realize that things come from your thoughts. I was actually telling a friend last night that some people, you know, some people think when they get into a bad situation, sometimes people dig themselves into deeper crap by thinking more negative stuff. And so they don't even realize they're digging themselves in a deeper and deeper and deeper hole here. And so some people, you know, they start thinking positive things and surrounding themselves with positivity. And that actually get them out of that situation a lot quicker. They don't stay in that energy because of the fact that, or that negative energy, because they know, like, okay, this is something that happened, but I'm going to work on this, or I can't wait till I get to this next level in life because this is how I'm gonna feel. This like changing your vibration or changing your thoughts will change your vibration. And so one of the things that you guys need to work on after the coronavirus pandemic is to actually work on your thought patterns. You can start that now and working on your shadow self here. You guys also need to work on your throat chakra. So start doing that now. It's important to like fix your throat chakra. I'm gonna pause this video. You guys won't know, but I'm gonna pause this video and I'm gonna tell you like some things to help you like get through your throat chakra so you'll know how to fix it in the future. Okay, so the way that you know that your throat chakra is blocked is like if you have like lack of control over your speech, you're a poor listener, you know, your excessive fear of speaking, small, like your voice is small, difficulties with communicating your feelings, you know, being very secretive or shy, lack of connection with people, or lack of purpose in life. You may have headaches, pain or tension in the jaw, chronic sore throat, mouth ulcers, or dental issues. These are some things to like recognize if your throat chakra is blocked. So what I would recommend doing is, because it is saying that your throat chakra is blocked and that this is something that needs to be worked on now, you know, not necessarily after the coronavirus, but now start looking up things where what you can eat to help your throat chakra, or things that you can do or exercise you can do to help your throat chakra, because it does appear that your throat chakra is blocked here. And so that is going to be group 2. We're going to jump into group 3 here. And group 3 is keep the faith. So this is one of the things that's like letting me know like you have the faith, so you need to keep it. Even when there's a roller coaster on things, you guys do need to work on just like keeping your faith and learning how to continue to move forward in life and learning how to realize how strong you are. It's like what I'm hearing now is that okay, if you had the faith this whole time with this coronavirus pandemic, then you guys definitely need to continue to have faith. Know that if you got through that or this situation, that you'll be able to get through anything. So you have to continue to believe in yourself, continue to speak life into yourself, because it's really important that you guys do that. So this card is like all about keeping the faith here. The next card is seeking and finding. And this card is about whatever you seek, you will find. So when you keep the faith up, right, your vibration is higher. It's like you know what you know what you want. You know how to get there. You just need to stay on that track. So with your vibration being so much higher, you guys need to work on like you guys are going to be doing a lot of seeking and finding. And so it's like the universe is saying like whatever you look for, you're definitely going to find. So continue, like if you're looking for a job, the job is going to come to you. If you're looking for a mate, the mate is going to come to you. Whatever you look for, you're definitely going to find. And so just know to keep the faith and keep moving forward because whatever you're looking for is coming to you. So keep that in mind here because that's what this card is all about. The next card is that you guys, after this coronavirus pandemic, like saying that word, pandemic. Anyway, I'm just joking, but after this coronavirus stuff, you guys are definitely going to be healing from the past. You guys are getting to the next level. I feel like your healing is the most important thing here. So definitely continue to work on that. Continue to have the faith. Continue looking for things or bettering or looking for ways to better yourself because you're doing a great job. And this card is just like letting you know like you're going to be healing from your past. You're going to be a wonderful person. Like if you've been sad or if you've been feeling like or things has not been the way you want it to be, definitely look at it like, okay, I know I'm going to be healing from my past. I know things are going to be great for me. I know things are going to be going to the next level, and healing from your past is the main way to start. Also, don't be afraid to like find courses online, get with you a life coach, get with you a therapist. If you feel like it's too hard to heal from your past, like if you really want to do the work and you feel like you don't know where to start or where to go, don't be afraid to try those options. Also, don't be afraid to like, find your spiritual coach or energy healer. Like those things really help you. And I just feel like whatever you need to do to heal yourself, do it. Like you should always put yourself first, put your happiness first. Because I always tell people, if you don't take care of you, if you're not happy, you can't expect to take care of nobody else because you're gonna do that in the moment or of like fear or the energy of fear or the energy of worry or the energy of lack. And so make sure that you guys work on healing from your past here. The next card is the waiting game. So you guys may be feeling like you're waiting a lot, and it's okay. Like while you're waiting, get yourself healed, get yourself fixed, continue to work on yourself, continue to show yourself self-love, self-care here. It's like you guys are growing, but remember that you can only grow so far in this glass bowl. If you see it, there's a tree. So you can only grow so far. So you guys have to put yourself in a predicament where you're able to grow and know that it's just a waiting game. You guys are you may be waiting now, but things are definitely their seeds has been planted and things are definitely getting to the next level. You just have to remember to have patience. You know, that's the huge thing, is have patience here. The next thing is don't get trapped in fear. And that's why I think they're telling you that your spirit guides are actually warning you to keep the faith up, and let you know, like, whatever you seek you will find, because you don't want to get trapped in fear. You don't want to trick yourself that things are one way, and that's really fear based or worry based thoughts. And with that, your vibration just goes down. You're not able to live the life that you want here. You're not able to find yourself being really happy. So you want to make sure that you're not trapped in fear when it comes to your life, when it comes to things that you want. You want to make sure that you have a clear mind, clear, mind, body, and soul. Like, you want to make sure everything is clear. All I hear is take a spiritual bath. When you feel like you're getting that way, take a spiritual bath so you clear out that energy. And the next thing is, some of you guys may be Leos or have a Leo in your birth chart, but you have a lot of power. And you have to recognize that you are a lioness or a lion. You are a person that has a lot of strength and a lot of power. And you can do all things, you can do whatever you want to do. You have the strength and the power to get to the next level. So don't allow fear, don't allow worry to get you caught up, because you guys are able to manifest stuff, and you're able to get things done because you hold the power. Nobody else hold the power outside of you. So you guys, that is going to be this reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the extended version of this reading, and that will go into a little more detail what's going on with you guys, and I'll be doing that shortly. So by the time this video posts, you guys should be able to look at the link below, or click on the link below, and actually purchase the extended version of this reading. So thank you guys. This is my first episode of Pick 3. So I'll be doing this quite often. So definitely check these out in the future.